Bear with me today. I have COVID. I feel terrible. That's okay, though. We'll get through it. Braytech Werewolf is back, and even though it says horror story, it's Braytech when you focus it. You do the activity, it can drop as a random chance. This thing is a big deal. It really is, and it's FOMO. It is so good in PvP and PvE, and I dare say it's the best legendary 450 for the Crucible. It's only around a select part of the year right now, so I highly recommend that you grind it out if you want it. It's very special. It has some power creep to it with what it has. Rare rolls on it, and there is one that I've been searching for a long time. And naturally, it's the only roll that I don't have, but I have a ton to show today. And as far as that one roll, I will get it. But look at the stats. Best in class range versus other 450s. It has like 12 more range, like a full mod or barrel worth more. The stability's fine. It's a 450, very easy to control. And the best part about it, it gets a lot better with the new mods because out of the box, it's perfect. High range, all the right stats. So I have a lot to go through today, but first, a really cool sponsor for today's video, and thank you to them, Filmora.
Just starting out in video editing, you might be overwhelmed. There's a ton of expensive editing software available on the market. Premiere Pro, DaVinci might be too difficult. CapCut has no screen recording. Why not try Filmora? A powerful, very user-friendly editing tool that allows for seamless video creation. Check this out. I'm going to edit a clip and show you some of Filmora's features. And one of the cool things is Filmora can record your screen in high definition without interrupting your game. Start and stop at any point. And what's cool is that once you hit done recording, it goes right into your timeline and you can start editing it. So in this clip, I want to showcase the perk Strategist in Destiny 2, getting ability energy on downs. I want to zoom in on it. I find the section that I want, cut the clip in that section, then using the crop tool, I go to pan and zoom, I get my start point, my end point, apply, and boom. When I play it back, I can talk over this to highlight it better, but I'm noticing it's a little too fast, so I need to slow that down. Click on that same little area of the clip, make it slow 0.5 times, and that's gonna give it a little bit more attention. So that zoom is gonna be a little bit slower and allows the viewer to notice it a little bit more. You can also highlight and emphasize certain sections of your video with the speed ramping feature, maybe a headshot or a cool moment. Same panel this time, speed ramping, and there are presets you can choose from like hero moment, montage, bullet time. You can also customize one. I went with jumper for a slow down, speed up effect. Really cool. Filmora also has motion tracking, and this feature can help you showcase specific moments more efficiently, or maybe a priority target. Add in a word or image over a priority subject. That way the viewer doesn't lose track of it. Or maybe in this hallway, there needs to be a certain way you need to go down it. So I can show the perspective from the other side, split the area, split screen. There's a ton of stickers and AI features to work with, and I just use a simple check mark like, hey, you want to go down this side, not the other side. At the end of it all, you want to throw some music over it. You can use Filmora's AI generative music feature. Select a mood, the duration that you want, you have music. I then did a little select all, went to my transitions, did a dissolve transition, ready to export at 1080p 60, done. Very, very cool stuff and easy to do, amazing software. Thank you to Filmora for sponsoring today's video. Go check them out. There's a link down below right at the top of the description. This thing has a lot of play. I love the origin trait search party. When you're 15 meters or more away from a teammate, you get 10% increased ADS movement penalty and a 0.5 ADS animation multiplier. One of the best traits in the game, really. It basically gives moving targets movement portion for free, and you get a faster ADS. It's a great origin trait, and as you're playing with it, you feel the snappiness. Very underrated strafe speed in the Crucible. In the third, dynamic sway. Great for PvP. Lone Wolf, great for PvP. Overflow, Pugilist, both really good for PvE. Same with Rewind rounds, Subsistence, and Zen Moment. And the fourth, Kill Clip, Swashbuckler, Tap the Trigger, Target Lock, Onslaught, Desperate Measures, Kinetic Tremors. This thing is loaded with good stuff. And I first want to start with PvE and Onslaught. There's another 450 with Onslaught, Breakneck. Breakneck has some of the same combinations, but Werewolf is a lot easier to obtain. Breakneck also has the massive perk pool, and you have to play Gambit. And as far as 450 autos with Onslaught, we got a free one, Fair Judgment. Go DSR, Rhyme Stealer with Onslaught. But with Braytech, this type of weapon where it plays a big part in its overall usefulness. I'm going to get to that in a second. But we have things like Subsistence Onslaught. It's a great roll, not bad. I have the same combination on Breakneck. Get it to Onslaught 3, you get kills, it throws ammo back in. Nothing bad to say about it. We have Rewind rounds Onslaught. And that combination is only found on this and Rosarago, the 600 RPM Void. Kind of the same effect as Subsistence, only this time you land hits, extend the magazine. Really, really good. There's Overflow Onslaught, you get the mag doubled. Long magazine of Onslaught 3, again, really good. But to me, this roll right here, this combination, is one I've been trying to get for about a year. And this is the only one I truly want for PvE. I still don't have it. That's Pugilist Onslaught. Why is that? Well, first of all, the only other weapon in the entire game with Pugilist Onslaught is Breakneck, so Gambit. And going through that big perk pool, I haven't gotten it. Werewolf has better stats, has a better origin trait. I play a lot of melee builds, mainly a Needle Warlock, so 3 charges. I play a lot of Mattia Daxia, but there's Fealty on Hunter. There's a lot of melee builds. Why I want this so bad is kinetic weapons get prismatic energy faster, well, both sides of the bar. So for me, it is perfect. Enhanced Pugilist, Enhanced Onslaught, both through things, get a lot of melee back, get Transcendence faster. It is legit perfect for me. So to you, look out for this one. It is rare. It fits into a lot of builds.
But Onslaught, with all these perks mentioned, are great. It's a workhorse. And of course, all that's highlighted by its great stats. And as far as the mod, you can do backup mag, you can do synergy. Final blows of this weapon have a chance to create an elemental pickup. So this is a kinetic weapon, it's going to create an orb of power. So you run that with a siphon, and you get a ton of orbs. Or heavy ammo finder enhancement. Other than Onslaught, we have kinetic trimmers, and we have seen this on a 450. I run a Tiger Spite with overflow kinetic trimmers, and every time I'm running in the witness raid on the boss part, that's what I use. It's perfect. And in general, a kinetic trimmer AR is nice to have if you don't have one. Desperate measures can work, it's fine. And again, desperate measures on a kinetic is actually kind of rare. In the end, most are going to want Onslaught, and there's a ton of rare perk combinations for that. When it drops, slot in best available. Mods really elevate it. Synergy, heavy ammo finder, just great. It's a great tool to have, and I can't wait to use that Pugilist Onslaught role. Like, I'm going to main it on a lot of builds. PvP-wise, absolute unit. And the best part about it, this is where I want to start, with how well it's set up out of the gate. When you enhance it, you can place on the new mods, specifically a ballistic mod. And the scaling of range is wild at the top end of ARs when it comes to a weapon. Ideally, when it drops, you want to land range everywhere. If you get, let's say, Hammer Forge, Range Masterwork, Ricochet, that's 94 range. Ballistics is +6 range, +6 stability, so 100 range. Or it's going to be pretty close, like mine. Small bore, Ricochet, Range Masterwork, Ballistic mod, 97 range. The strong starting base range really comes into play. If you didn't have that mod, 91 range is 35.4 meters. You add in ballistics, 97 range, it goes to 36.6. So 1.2 meters for free, close to the cap of 100 range. Recoil direction's great, stability's great. The 100 range cap is 37.2 meters. So going from 91 range to 100 is almost a full 2 meters, which is wild. So range is important on this thing. That's just out of the rip, out of the gate. The rest you build off of and it's gravy. Because the base recoil is good. Everything's good about it. You've been seeing this roll. I love it. DSR with high range kill clip. The base TTK is a 0.8, 7 crits, tier 5 and below, 6 crit, 1 body with kill clip of 0.67, 5 crit, 1 body. Ballistics, the high base stats, high stability and range. It's incredible. It is a monster. DSR, adding 10 stability as I shoot, and a lot of accuracy help. Some of the best accuracy help in the entire game. High range accuracy, stability, vacuuming headshots, kill clip lethality, really, really good. But here's the deal. We also have Lone Wolf kill clip. Lone Wolf, my new favorite perk. You get 10 aim assist, 10 AE, and an ADS multiplier just for free. And what's cool about this and why it's so good on this weapon, this stacks with the origin trait. So just perfect. This gives you ADS help, the trait gives you ADS help. When you're a true Lone Wolf, 15 meters and out from your allies, you get even more aim assist, AE, and ADS help. With double targeting, it gets near 70 aim assist. I prefer ballistics, but you also throw on something like targeting for 75 aim assist. And I'm going to get to Lone Wolf pairings in a second, but Lone Wolf kill clip, some of these festival weapons are the only weapons in the game with this combo. Really, really good. And what you need to think about, why it is so good, the main thing you want to do is go on kill clip streaks when you run a kill clip weapon. That's the main goal. But we have a perk here that helps all the time. When you don't have kill clip, you're going to get high range, stability, win duels, the 75 aim assist, and then with kill clip, like that's just kind of a cheat code. It's really, really good. I'm going to say this though. As you see on this roll, I missed range. There's only 80 on the stat bar. So even though this thing is incredible, the difference between 80 range and 97 is 3.5 meters. And let me tell you, that is a huge, huge difference. The 97 DSR one way outperforms this one. Even though Lone Wolf might be a little bit better of a perk, DSR is no slouch, it's great too. I do like Lone Wolf more, but the range and the overall package performs better. So the more I play with different roles, that's one of the main goals on this thing. You want to get as high range as you can get, that way it's sticky and it feels good. And you can do that yourself. Try that out. Try like an 80 range roll, 97, 100. You're going to see it too. So for kill clip, the pairings Lone Wolf, DSR, or Zen. Then we start getting into dueling roles. And again, this one's so special. The 0.8 isn't bad. I do like the 450s with damage perks more, but this one has exactly what you need for consistent dueling. Like this one. It's Lone Wolf, tap the trigger. The only weapon with this combination. Aim down sights is fast due to Lone Wolf and the Argent trait. Easily 100 stability with tap the trigger. You get accuracy help, 75 aim assist with double targeting. It's a vacuum. I mean, look at it. Extremely easy to control. It's just pulling headshots. And the stability with its recoil, all that aim assist, it just finds face through flinch. It's really good. There's also Zen moment, tap the trigger. That's gonna have a similar effect. DSR tap, like this one. There's top shelf dueling rolls. So if you get one, definitely try it. And what makes this weapon just overall S tier? The base stats are so good and high. That's combined with the freedom to put any mod you want. And mostly, again, ballistics. It's wild for it. It's already the best stat at 450, and now you're adding on even more. I do recommend range, because the overall performance is based off that because it's so high. So Hammer Forge, small bore, extended, whatever. A range magazine, a range masterwork. And I'm not done grinding for mine. I want a 97 or 100 range Lone Wolf kill clip roll. That's my end game for it, to go along with the DSR one. And then for PvE, Pugilist Onslaught. Take into account it being kinetic for prismatic, how easily it mows through things with onslaught, and then having a large magazine with subsistence, rewind, or ability energy with pugilist. The 450 class is really good in the Crucible. It has literally every single perk you would want on one of these. High praise, and it's only around for a small part of the year, so definitely go get one. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about Braytech Werewolf down below. What are your thoughts on it? With the rolls that it has, it's honestly made me delete already about 5-10 ARs from my vault. It's that good. I'd love to hear what you think though. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.